God would fulfill my hope, that it would please God to crush me, that he would let loose his hand and cut me off. This would be my comfort. I would even exult in pain unsparing, for I have not denied the words of the Holy One. What is my strength that I should wait? And what is my end that I should be patient? Is my strength the strength of stones, or is my flesh bronze? Have I any help in me when resource is driven from me? He who withholds kindness from a friend forsakes the fear of the Almighty. My brothers are treacherous as a torrent bed, as torrential streams that pass away, which are dark with ice, and where the snow hides itself. When they melt, they disappear. When it is hot, they vanish from their place. The caravans turn aside from their course. They go up into the waste and perish. The caravans of Teman look. The travelers of Sheba hope. They are ashamed because they were confident. They come there and are disappointed. For you have now become nothing. You see my calamity and are afraid. Have I said, make me a gift? Or from your wealth offer a bribe for me? Or deliver me from the adversary's hand? Or redeem me from the hand of the ruthless? Teach me, and I will be silent. Make me understand how I have gone astray. How forceful are upright words. But what does reproof from you reprove? Do you think that you can reprove words when the speech of a despairing man is wind? You would even cast lots over the fatherless and bargain over your friend. But now be pleased to look at me, for I will not lie to your face. Please turn, let no injustice be done. Turn now, my vindication is at stake. Is there any injustice on my tongue? Cannot my palate discern the cause of calamity? Chapter 7. Has not man a hard service on earth, and are not his days like the days of a hired hand? Like a slave who longs for the shadow, and like a hired hand who looks for his wages, so I am allotted months of emptiness, and nights of misery are apportioned to me. When I lie down, I say, when shall I arise? But the night is long, and I am full of tossing till the dawn. My flesh is clothed with worms and dirt. My skin hardens
Worms and dirt.
flesh. My days are swifter than a weaver's shuttle, and come to their end without hope. Remember that my life is a breath. My eye will never again see good. The eye of him who sees me will behold me no more. While your eyes are on me, I shall be gone. As the cloud fades and vanishes, so he who goes down to Sheol does not come up. He returns no more to his house, nor does his place know him anymore. Therefore I will not restrain my mouth. I will speak in the anguish of my spirit.
Good morning, Vietnam.
When I say, my bed will comfort me, my couch will ease my complaint, then you scare me.
Good morning,
So that
Vietnam.
is strangling and death rather than my bones. I loathe my
Good
life.
morning, Vietnam. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What is man that you make so much of him?
Exercise.
Visit him every morning and test him every moment.
It's time to move the
How long will you not look away
body.
from me, nor leave
It's
me
time
alone
to
till I
sweat,
swallow my spit? If I sin,
baby.
what do I do to you, you watcher of mankind? Why have you made me your mark? Why have I become a burden to you?
Sweat.
Why do you not pardon my
Time to
transgression?
sweat.
Take away my iniquity.
Sweat.
For now I shall lie in the earth. You will seek
I'm
me,
gonna
but I shall
sweat,
not be.
baby.
Chapter 8.
Chapter 8.
Then Bildad the Shuhite answered and said, how long will you say these
Hello,
things?
Tony.
My words
How are
will
you?
not be a great wind.
I don't know about you, but I'm still learning, Tony.
Does the Almighty pervert the
I'm
right?
still learning.
If your children have sinned against him,
Don't have a
he has
towel,
delivered
don't
them
have an
out of their
X.
transgression.
Stand
If
by.
you will seek God and plead with the Almighty for mercy, if you are pure,
Going to stretch.
surely then he will
Stretching is
rouse
very
himself
important.
and restore your rightful habitation.
Do
Though
not
your
have
beginning was
knots.
small, your latter days will be very great. For inquire, please, of bygone ages, and consider what the fathers have searched out.
Yeah.
For we are but of yesterday and know nothing, for our days on earth are a shadow. Will they not teach you and
Straight.
tell you and utter words of
Don't
their
roll neck
understanding?
back.
Can papyrus grow where there is no marsh? Can reeds flourish where there
Front.
is no water?
Over to
While
the
yet in
left.
flower and not cut down, they wither before any other plant. Such are
Shoulders to
paths
the
of those who
right.
forget
Shoulders
God. The hope of
relaxed.
the godless shall perish.
Shoulder
His confidence
circles.
is severed, and his trust is a spider's web. He
Two.
leans against his house, but it does not stand.
Tree.
He lays hold of it, but it does not endure.
To the front.
He is a lush plant before the sun,
Two.
and his shoots spread over his
Tree.
garden. His roots
Open up the
entwine
feet.
the stone heap.
Side
He lives
stretch.
upon a house of stone.
Turn that toe
He is
out.
destroyed from his place. Then they
Stretch.
deny him, saying, I have never seen you.
Open up the
Behold,
chest.
this is
Keep
the
eyes
joy of
on your
Israel.
hand.
And out of the soil others
How we're
will
doing
spring.
back there?
Behold,
Don't
God will
strain
reject
or
a
bounce.
blameless man, nor take the hand of evildoers.
Deep
He
breath.
will yet fill your mouth with
Stretch.
laughter and your lips with shouting. Those who hate
Bonus.
you will be clothed with
Stretch.
shame, and the tent of the wicked will be no more.
Exhale wide across the stretch. About to stretch. About to chest. Chest stretch.
Then
Chest.
Job answered and said, Truly
Come
I
on.
know that it is so.
Stretch.
But how can a man be in the right?
Exhale all
If
the way
one wished to
down.
contend with him, one could not answer him once in a
Cross the
thousand.
arms.
He is
Relax the
wise in
head.
heart and mighty in strength. Who has hardened
You need to
himself
bend the
against him
knees, and you can
succeeded?
bend the knees.
He who removes mountains and they
Knock
go
'em
up,
out.
when he overturns them in his anger, who shakes the
Exhale.
earth out of its place,
To the
and its
right.
pillars tremble, who commands the sun,
Pull your
when it
head
does
to
not
the
rise,
toes.
who seals up the stars, who alone stretched out the
Straighten
heavens
those
and
legs.
troubled the waves of the
Head
sea,
to the toe.
who made the bear,
Next
the lion,
side.
the Pleiades, and the chambers of the south,
Head to the
who does
toe.
great things beyond searching
Straight.
out, and marvelous things beyond number.
Are you looking good?
Behold, he passes by me,
Standing
and I
tall
see him
and
not.
looking
He
good.
moves on, but I do not perceive him.
Come on.
Behold, he snatches
Straight.
away. Who can turn him back?
Working the inner thigh.
What are you doing? God will not turn back his anger. Beneath him bowed the helpers of Rahab.
Working the inner
Then
thigh.
I answer him, choosing my words with him.
Then we're going to do the runner stretch.
I must appeal for mercy to my accuser. If I
We're
summoned
going
him
to come
to
on
answer
up.
me, I would not believe that he was listening to my voice.
Can you
For he
stretch?
crushes me with a tempest and multiplies my wounds.
Come on
without
up.
cause. He will not let me get
Come
my
on
breath.
down.
He fills me with bitterness.
Come
It
on
is a
up.
contest of strength. Behold,
Center.
he is mighty.
Right
It is
side.
a matter of justice.
Exhale.
And summon him. Though
Ready.
I am the right, my own mouth would condemn.
Stretch.
Though I am blameless, he would prove me
Knee
the
over
worse.
the ankle.
I am blameless. I regard
Can you
not
touch
myself.
the
I
ground?
loathe
Can
my
you touch
life.
the ground?
It is all one. Therefore I
Can you
say,
lift that
he
toe up?
destroys both the blameless
Lift the
and the
toe
wicked.
up.
When disaster
Down.
brings sudden death, he mocks at the calamity.
Nice and linear.
of
Nice and
the
nice and
earth is
straight.
given into the hand of the wicked.
Keep breathing.
Covers the faces of its judges.
We're having some fun.
Then is it? My
Back to
days
center.
are swifter than a runner. They
Left
flee away.
hand
They see
on
no
the
good.
floor.
They go by
Waist
like
stretch
birds of reed,
and
eagles
stretch
swooping
it.
on the prey. If I
Stretch.
say, I will forget my
Stretch.
complaint, I will put off my sad face.
Keep breathing. Right
I am
side.
afraid of all my suffering.
Waist
for I know
stretch.
that you will not hold me
Stretch.
I shall be condemned. Why then do I labor in
Power yoga time.
If I walk
Power
in the
yoga.
snow and cleanse my hands,
Power yoga.
yet you will plunge me into a pit.
Holding plank.
My own clothes will abhor me.
Exhale down.
For he is not a man as I am. that
Come on
I
up.
answer him, that we should come to trials.
Upward dog.
There is no arbiter between us who might
Look
lay
forward.
hand on us both.
Go to
And
plank.
take his rod away from
Downward
me.
dog.
Not dread of him terrify me.
Drive the hand away
For I am not
from the
so myself.
floor. Buttocks nice and high. Drive the heel. Back to plank.
I loathe my
Push
life.
up.
I will give free utterance to my complaint. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul.
Back to plank.
I will say to
Downward
God,
dog.
do not condemn me. Let me know why.
Raise
you
up on the
torment me.
toes.
Does it seem good to you to oppress, to despise,
Nothing
and
changes.
favor the designs of the wicked?
Up on the
And
toes.
flesh? Do you see as man
Back
sees?
down.
Or your days
Feet
as the
together.
days of man? Or
Raise
your years
the
as
right
man's
leg.
years, that you seek out my iniquity and search
Right
me,
up its pose.
although you know that I am not guilty.
Knee
There is
over the
nothing
ankle.
delivered out of your hand. Your hands fashioned
Looking good,
me,
Polly.
and now you have destroyed me altogether.
Looking good, Trevor.
Remember that you have made
Back to
me like
plank.
clay, and will you
Push up.
return me to the dust? Did you
Upward
not
dog.
pull me out like
Chest
yolks and
up.
curdle me in
Shoulders
the
back.
cheese? You clothed me with skin and flesh, and
Downward
knit me
dog.
together with bones and sinews.
Drive the
You
heel.
granted me life
Feet
and
together.
steadfast love. and your care
Up.
has preserved my spirit. Yet
This way
you
you get
have
through.
good in your heart. I
Keep
know that this
breathing.
was your
No
purpose.
collapse.
If I sin, you watch me and do not acquit me of my iniquity. If I am
Backlash
guilty,
straight.
woe to me. If I am in the
Yeah.
right, I cannot lift up my head. For I am filled
Back to
with
plank.
disgrace and look on my
Doing a push-up. Upward dog.
head lifted up. You would
Nice and
humble
tall.
the lion and again work
Back to
wonders
plank.
against me.
Downward dog.
Renew your witnesses against me and increase
Feet
your
together.
opposition toward me. You
Raise the right
accuse truths
leg.
against me.
Speed through.
Why did you bring me out?
Runner's pose.
Would that I had
Crescent.
died before any eye had
One.
seen me, and were as though I had not been carried from the womb to the grave. Are not my days few? Then cease and leave me alone, that I may find a little cheer
thing
before
over here.
me, and I shall
Have
not
I?
return to the land of darkness and deep shadow, the land of gloom like thick darkness, like deep
Do the push-up.
shadow without any order, where light is as thick as darkness.
First beads of sweat. Downward dog.
Chapter 11.
Feet together.
Then Zophar the man of
Raise the left
answered and said, "Should a multitude of words go unanswered, and a man's
Crescent.
be judged right? Should your babble silence men, and when you mock shall no one shame you? For you say, my doctrine is pure, and I am clean in God's eyes. But oh, that God would speak and open his lips to you, and that he would tell you the secrets of wisdom. For he is manifold in
Push up.
understanding. Know then that
Over
God
top.
exacts of you less than your
Back
good
to plank.
deserves.
Downward dog.
Can you find out the deep things of God? Can you find out the limit of the Almighty? It is higher than heaven. What can you do? Deeper than Sheol. What can you know? Its measure is longer
Warrior two.
and broader than the sea.
Warrior.
If he passes through and imprisons
Warrior.
and summons the court, who can turn him back? For he knows worth
Back.
when he sees
To runner's
iniquity,
pose.
will he not consider it?
Push up.
Stupid
Down.
man without understanding when a wild donkey's
Upward
colt
dog.
is born a man. If you prepare your heart, you will stretch out your hands toward him. If iniquity is in your hand, put it far away.
Feet together.
Let injustice dwell in your tent.
Leg up.
Surely then you will lift up your face without blemish. You will be secure and will not fear. You will forget your misery. You will remember it as waters that have passed away, and your life will be brighter than the noonday. Its darkness will be like the morning, and you will feel secure because there is hope. You will look around and take your rest in security. You will lie down and none will make you afraid.
Back to plank.
You will court no
Last push up.
but the
Make it
eyes of
pretty.
the wicked will fail. All
That's
their
all right.
escape will be lost to them, and their hope is to breathe their last. Chapter 12. Then Job answered and said, no doubt you are the people, and wisdom will die with you. But I have understanding as well as you. I am not inferior to you. Who does not know such things as these? I am a laughingstock to my friends. I, who called to God, and he answered me, a just and blameless man, am a laughingstock. In the thought of one who is at ease, there is contempt for misfortune. It is
One,
written
two.
of those whose feet slip.
Option.
Hands
Knees
of
to
robbers
hands.
are at peace, and those who provoke God are secure, who bring their gods in their hand. But ask the beasts, and they will teach you, the birds of the heavens, and they will tell you, or the bushes of the
Go at your own
and they will
pace.
teach you, and the fish of the
Checking the
sea
phone.
will declare to you. Who
Oh.
among the seas does
Oh.
not know that the hand of the Lord has
Up,
done this?
down,
In his hand is the life of every living
knee
thing,
out,
and the
knee
breath
out,
of all
knees
mankind.
out, knees out,
Does
knees
not
out.
the ear test words as the palate tastes food? Wisdom is with the aged, and understanding in length of days. If
Knees
not
out,
wisdom
knees out,
denied,
knees out,
counsel and
knees out,
understanding.
knees out,
If he
knees
tears
out,
down,
knees
none
out.
can rebuild. If he
Lay it.
sets a man in,
Right.
none
Lay
can
it. Right.
if he withholds the waters,
Right.
they dry up.
Lay it.
If he sends
Right.
them out, they
Lay it.
overwhelm the
Right.
land.
3,
With him
2,
are strength and
1.
sound wisdom. The
And we're
discerning and
crossing.
the deceiver are his.
Cross over.
He leads
And
captives when
crossing.
stripped, and
And
judges
we're
when
crossing.
makes fools. He looses the bonds
Crossing.
of kings and binds a waistband on
Cross.
their hips.
Ah,
He
cross.
leads priests away swift and overthrows the mighty.
Ah,
He
cross.
deprives of speech those who are trusted and takes away the discernment of the elders. He pours contempt on princes and
And we're crossing.
of the strong.
Crossing.
He uncovers the deep
Yeah.
out of darkness and brings deep darkness to light. He
Come on.
makes nations great and he destroys. He enlarges nations and leads
Come on.
them away. He takes
Come on.
away understanding from the chiefs
Come on.
and the people of the earth, and makes them
Don't worry about the knee height.
reckless waste.
Soft landing.
They grope
Low impact.
without light, and he makes them stagger like a drunken man.
Pause. Pause if you're tired. We'll be here.
Chapter 13.
Keep going. Keep going.
Behold, my eye has seen all
Come on.
this. My ear
Come
has
on.
heard and understood it. What
Come on.
you know,
And
I also
out.
know. I am not inferior to you. But I would speak to the Almighty, and I desire to argue my case with God. As for you, you whitewash with your eyes. Faithless physicians are you all. Oh, that you would keep silent, and it would be your wisdom. Hear now my argument, and listen to the pleadings of my lips. Will you speak honestly for God, and speak deceitfully for him? Will you show
Cross it over.
partiality toward him? Will you plead the case for
And cross.
Will it be well with you when he searches you out? Or can you deceive him as one deceives a man? He will surely rebuke you if in secret you
Cross it.
partiality.
Over.
Will not his majesty terrify you?
Cross it.
And the dread
Over.
fall.
Cross it. Over.
Your
Cross
maxims
it.
are proverbs
Over.
of fashion.
Cross it.
Your defenses
Over.
are defenses of clay. Let me have silence and
Cross it.
speak, and let come on me what may. Why should I take my flesh in my teeth and put my life in my hand? Though he slay me, I will hope in him. Yet I will argue my ways to his face. This will be my salvation, that the godless shall not come before him. Keep listening to my words, and let my declaration be in your ears. Behold, I have prepared my case. I know that I shall be in the right. Who is there who will contend with me? For then I will be silent and die. Only grant me two things. Then I will not hide myself from your face. Withdraw your hand far from me, and let not dread of you terrify me. Then call, and I will answer, or let me speak, and you reply to me. How many are my iniquities and my sins? Make me know my transgression and my sin. Why do you hide your face and count me as your enemy? Will you frighten a driven leaf and pursue dry chaff? For you write bitter things against me and make me inherit the iniquities of my youth. You put my feet in stocks and watch all my paths. You set a limit for the soles of my feet. Man wastes away like a rotten thing, like a garment that is moth-eaten. Chapter 14. A man who is born of a woman is few of days and full of trouble. He comes out like a flower and withers. He flees like a shadow and continues not. And do you open your eyes on such a one and bring me into judgment with you? Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? There is not one. Since his days are determined, and the number of his months is with you, and you have appointed his limits that he cannot pass, look away from him and leave him alone, that he may enjoy like a hired hand his day. For there is hope for a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that its shoots will not cease. Though its root grow old in the earth, and its stump die in the soil, and at the scent of water it will bud, and cast branches like a young plant. But a man dies and is laid low. Man breathes his last, and where is he? As waters fail from a lake and a river wastes away and dries up, so a man lies down and rises not again. When the heavens are no more, he will not awake, or be roused out of his sleep. Oh, that you would hide me in Sheol, that you would conceal me until your wrath be past, that you would appoint me a set time and remember me. If a man dies, shall he live again? All the days of my service I would wait till my renewal should come. You would call and I would answer you. You would long for the work of your hands. For then you would number my steps. You would not keep watch over my sin. My transgression would be sealed up in a bag, and you would cover over my iniquity. The mountain falls and crumbles away, and the rock is removed from its place. The waters wear away the stones. The torrents wash away the soil of the earth. So you destroy the hope of man. You prevail forever against him, and he passes. You change his countenance and send him away. His sons come to honor, and he does not know it. They are brought low, and he perceives it not. He feels only the pain of his own body, and he mourns only for himself. Chapter 15. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, should a wise man answer with windy knowledge and fill his belly with the east wind? Should he argue in unprofitable talk and words with which he can do no good? But you are doing away with the fear of God and hindering meditation before God. For your iniquity teaches your mouth, and you choose the tongue of the crafty. Your own mouth condemns you and not I. Your own lips testify against you. Are you the first man who was born? Or were you brought forth before the hills? Have you listened in the counsel of God? And do you limit wisdom to yourselves? What do you know that we do not know? What do you understand that is not clear to us? Both the gray-haired and the aged are among us, older than your father. Are the comforts of God too small for you, or the word that deals gently with you? Why does your heart carry you away? And why do your eyes flash that you turn your spirit against God and bring such words out of your mouth? What is man that he can be pure? Or he who is born of a woman that he can be righteous? Behold, God puts no trust in his Holy One, and the heavens are not pure in his sight. How much less one who is abominable and corrupt, a man who drinks injustice like water? I will show you, hear me, and what I have seen I will declare. What wise men have told, without hiding it from their fathers, to whom alone the land was given, and no stranger passed among them. The wicked man rides in pain all his days, through all the years that are laid up for the ruthless. Dreadful sounds are in his ears. In prosperity the destroyer will come upon him. He does not believe that he will return out of darkness, and he is marked for the sword. He wanders abroad for bread, saying, where is it? He knows that a day of darkness is ready at his hand. Distress and anguish terrify him. They prevail against him like a king ready for battle. Because he has stretched out his hand against God and defies the Almighty, running stubbornly against him with a thickly bossed shield. Because he has covered his face with his fat and gathered fat upon his waist, and has lived in desolate cities, in houses that none should inhabit, which are ready to become heaps of ruins. He will not be rich, and his wealth will not endure, nor will his possessions spread over the earth. He will not depart from darkness. The flame will dry up his shoots, and by the breath of his mouth he will depart. Let him not trust in emptiness, deceiving himself, for emptiness will be his payment. It will be paid in full before his time, and his branch will not be green. He will shake off his unripe grape like the vine, and cast off his blossom like the olive tree. For the company of the godless is barren, and fire consumes the tents of bribery. They conceive trouble and give birth to evil, and their womb prepares deceit. Chapter 16. Then Job answered and said, I have heard many such things. Miserable comforters are you all. Shall windy words have an end? Or what provokes you that you answer? I also could speak as you do if you were in my place. I could join words together against you and shake my head at you. I could strengthen you with my mouth, and the solace of my lips would assuage your pain. If I speak, my pain is not assuaged, and if I forbear, how much of it leaves me? Surely now God has worn me out. He has made desolate all my company. He has shriveled me up, which is a witness against me, and my leanness has risen up against me. It testifies to my face. He has torn me in his wrath and hated me. He has gnashed his teeth at me. My adversary sharpens his eyes against me. Men have gaped at me with their mouth. They have struck me insolently on the cheek. They mass themselves together against me. God gives me up to the ungodly, and casts me into the hands of the wicked. I was at ease, and he broke me apart. He seized me by the neck and dashed me to pieces. He set me up as his target. His archers surround me. He slashes open my kidneys and does not spare. He pours out my gall on the ground. He breaks me with breach upon breach. He runs upon me like a warrior. I I have sewed sackcloth upon my skin and have laid my strength in the dust. My face is red with weeping, and on my eyelids is deep darkness, although there is no violence in my hands, and my prayer is pure. O earth, cover not my blood, and let my cry find no resting place. Even now, behold, my witness is in heaven, and he who testifies for me is on high. My friends scorn me. My eye pours out tears to God, that he would argue the case of a man with God, as a son of man does with his neighbor. For when a few years have come, I shall go the way from which I shall not return. Chapter 17. My spirit is broken, my days are extinct, the graveyard is ready for me. Surely there are mockers about me, and my eye dwells on their provocation. Lay down a pledge for me with you. Who is there who will put up security for me? Since you have closed their hearts to understanding, therefore you will not let them triumph. He who informs against his friends to get a share of their property, the eyes of his children will fail. He has made me a byword of the peoples, one before whom men spit. My eye has grown dim from vexation, and all my members are like a shadow. The upright are appalled at this, and the innocent stirs himself up against the godless. Yet the righteous holds to his way, and he who has clean hands grows stronger and stronger. But you, come on again, all of you, and I shall not find a wise man among you. My days are past, my plans are broken off, the desires of my heart. They make night into day. The light, they say, is near to the darkness. If I hope for Sheol as my house, if I make my bed in darkness, if I say to the pit, you are my father, and to the worm, my mother, or my sister, where then is my hope? Who will see my hope? Will it go down to the bars of Sheol? Shall we descend together into the dust? Chapter 18. Then Bildad the Shuhite answered and said, how long will you hunt for words? Consider, and then we will speak. Why are we counted as cattle? Why are we stupid in your sight? You who tear yourself in your anger, shall the earth be forsaken for you, or the rock be removed out of its place? Indeed, the light of the wicked is put out, and the flame of his fire does not shine. The light is dark in his tent, and his lamp above him is put out. His strong steps are shortened, and his own schemes throw him down. For he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walks on its mesh. A trap seizes him by the heel, a snare lays hold of him. A rope is hidden for him on the ground, a trap for him in the path. Terrors frighten him on every side and chase him at his heels. His strength is famished, and calamity is ready for his stumbling. It consumes the parts of his skin, the firstborn of death consumes his limbs. He is torn from the tent in which he trusted, and is brought to the king of terrors. In his tent dwells that which is none of his. Sulfur is scattered over his habitation. His roots dry up beneath, and his branches wither above. His memory perishes from the earth, and he has no name in the street. He is thrust from light into darkness, and driven out of the world. He has no posterity or progeny among his people, and no survivor where he used to live. They of the West are appalled at his day, and horror seizes them of the East. Surely such are the dwellings of the unrighteous. Such is the place of him who knows not God. Chapter 19. Then Job answered and said, how long will you torment me and break me in pieces with words? These 10 times you have cast reproach upon me. Are you not ashamed to wrong me? And even if it be true that I have erred, my error remains with myself. If indeed you magnify yourselves against me and make my disgrace an argument against me, know then that God has put me in the wrong and closed his net about me. Behold, I cry out, violence, but I am not answered. I call for help, but there is no justice. He has walled up my way so that I cannot pass, and he has set darkness upon my paths. He has stripped from me my glory and taken the crown from my head. He breaks me down on every side, and I am gone, and my hope has he pulled up like a tree. He has kindled his wrath against me and counts me as his adversary. His troops come on together. They have cast up their siege ramp against me and encamp around my tent. He has put my brothers far from me, and those who knew me are wholly estranged from me. My relatives have failed me. My close friends have forgotten me. The guests in my house and my maidservants count me as a stranger. I have become a foreigner in their eyes. I call to my servant, but he gives me no answer. I must plead with him with my mouth for mercy. My breath is strange to my wife, and I am a stench to the children of my own mother. Even young children despise me. When I rise, they talk against me. All my intimate friends abhor me, and those whom I loved have turned against me. My bones stick to my skin and to my flesh, and I have escaped by the skin of my teeth. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on me, oh, you, my friends, for the hand of God has touched me. Why do you, like God, pursue me? Why are you not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, that my words were written. Oh, that they were inscribed in a book. Oh, that with an iron pen and lead they were engraved in the rock forever. For I know that my Redeemer lives, and at the last he will stand upon the earth. And after my skin has been thus destroyed, yet in my flesh I shall see God, whom I shall see for myself, and my eyes shall behold, and not another. My heart faints within me. If you say, how we will pursue him, and the root of the matter is found in him, be afraid of the sword, for wrath brings the punishment of the sword, that you may know there is a judgment. Chapter 20. Then Zophar the Naamathite answered and said, therefore my thoughts answer me because of my haste within me. I hear censure that insults me, and out of my understanding a spirit answers me. Do you not know this from of old, since man was placed on earth, that the exulting of the wicked is short, and the joy of the godless but for a moment? Though his height mount up to the heavens, and his head reach to the clouds, he will perish forever like his own dung. Those who have seen him will say, where is he? He will fly away like a dream and not be found. He will be chased away like a vision of the night. The eye that saw him will see him no more, nor will his place any more behold him. His children will seek the favor of the poor, and his hands will give back his wealth. His bones are full of his youthful vigor, and will lie down with him in the dust. Though evil is sweet in his mouth, though he hides it under his tongue, though he is loath to let it go and holds it in his mouth, yet his food is turned in his stomach. It is the venom of cobras within him. He swallows down riches and vomits them up again. God cast them out of his belly. He will suck the poison of cobras. The tongue of a viper will kill him. He will not look upon the rivers, the streams flowing with honey and curds. He will give back the fruit of his toil and will not swallow it down. The profit of his trading he will get no enjoyment. For he has crushed and abandoned the poor. He has seized a house that he did not build. Because he knew no contentment in his belly, he will not let anything in which he delights escape him. There was nothing left after he had eaten. Therefore his prosperity will not endure. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he will be in distress. The hand of everyone in misery will come against him. To fill his belly to the full, God will send his burning anger against him and rain it upon him into his body. He will flee from an iron weapon. A bronze arrow will strike him through. It is drawn forth and comes out of his body. The glittering point comes out of his gallbladder. Terrors come upon him. Utter darkness is laid up for his treasures. A fire not fanned will devour him. What is left in his tent will be consumed. The heavens will reveal his iniquity, and the earth will rise up against him. The possessions of his house will be carried away, dragged off in the day of God's wrath. This is the wicked man's portion from God, the heritage decreed for him by God. Job answered and said, keep listening to my words, and let this be your comfort. Bear with me, and I will speak. And after I have spoken, mock on. As for me, is my complaint against man? Why should I not be impatient? Look at me and be appalled, and lay your hand over your mouth. When I remember, I am dismayed, and shuddering seizes my flesh. Why do the wicked live, reach old age, and grow mighty in power? Their offspring are established in their presence, and their descendants before their eyes. Their houses are safe from fear, and no rod of God is upon them. Their bull breeds without fail, their cow calves and does not miscarry. They send out their little boys like a flock, and their children dance. They sing to the tambourine and the lyre, and rejoice to the sound of the pipe. They spend their days in prosperity, and in peace they go down to Sheol. They say to God, depart from us. We do not desire the knowledge of your ways. What is the Almighty that we should serve him? And what
What is
profit
the
we get
Almighty
in
that we
praying?
should serve him?
Behold, is not their prosperity in their hand? The counsel of the wicked is far from me. How often is it that the lamp of the wicked is put out, that their calamity comes upon them? That God distributes pains in his anger, that they are like straw before the wind and like chaff that the storm carries away. You say, God stores up their iniquity for their children. Let him pay it out to them, that they may know it, that their own eyes see their destruction, and let them drink of the wrath of the Almighty. For what do they care for their houses after them, when the number of their months is cut off? Will any teach God knowledge, seeing that he judges those who are on high? One dies in his full vigor, being wholly at ease and secure, his pails full of milk, and the marrow of his bones moist. Another dies in bitterness of soul, never having tasted of prosperity. They lie down alike in the dust, and the worms cover them. Behold, I know your thoughts and your schemes to wrong me. For you say, where is the house of the prince? Where is the tent in which the wicked lived? Have you not asked those who travel the roads, and do you not accept their testimony, that the evil man is spared in the day of calamity, that he is rescued in the day of wrath? Who declares his way to his face, and who repays him for what he has done? When he is carried to the grave, watch is kept over his tomb. The clods of the valley are sweet to him. All mankind follows after him, and those who go before him are innumerable. How then will you comfort me with empty nothings? There is nothing left of your answers but falsehood. Chapter 22. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered and said, can a man be profitable to God? Surely he who is wise is profitable to himself. Is it any pleasure to the Almighty if you are in the right, or is it gain to him if you make your ways blameless? Is it for your fear of him that he reproves you and enters into judgment with you? Is not your evil abundant? There is no end to your iniquities. For you have exacted pledges of your brothers for nothing, and stripped the naked of their clothing. You have given no water to the weary to drink, and you have withheld bread from the hungry. The man with power possessed the land, and the favored man lived in it. You have sent widows away empty, and the arms of the fatherless were crushed. Therefore snares are all around you, and sudden terror overwhelms you, or darkness so that you cannot see, and a flood of water covers you. Is not God high in the heavens? See the highest stars, how lofty they are. But you say, what does God know? Can he judge through the deep darkness? Thick clouds veil him so that he does not see, and he walks on the vault of heaven. Will you keep to the old way that wicked men have trod? They were snatched away before their time. Their foundation was washed away. They said to God, depart from us. And what can the Almighty do to us? Yet he filled their houses with good things. But the counsel of the wicked is far from me. The righteous see it and are glad. The innocent one mocks at them, saying, surely our adversaries are cut off. And what they left, the fire has consumed. Agree with God and be at peace. Thereby good will come to you. Receive instruction from his mouth and lay up his words in your heart. If you return to the Almighty, you will be built up. If you remove injustice far from your tents, if you lay gold in the dust, and gold of Ophir among the stones of the torrent bed, then the Almighty will be your gold and your precious silver. For then you will delight yourself in the Almighty and lift up your face to God. You make your prayer to him, and he will hear you, and you will pay your vows. You will decide on a matter, and it will be established for you, and light will shine on your ways. For when they are humbled, you say, it is because of pride. But he saves the lowly. He delivers even the one who is not innocent, who will be delivered through the cleanness of your hands. Chapter 23. Then Job answered and said, today also my complaint is bitter. My hand is heavy on account of my groaning. Oh, that I knew where I might find him, that I might come even to his seat. I would lay my case before him and fill my mouth with arguments. I would know what he would answer me and understand what he would say to me. Would he contend with me in the greatness of his power? No, he would pay attention to me. There an upright man could argue with him, and I would be acquitted forever by my judge. Behold, I go forward, but he is not there, and backward, though I do not perceive him. On the left hand, when he is working, I do not behold him. He turns to the right hand, but I do not see him. But he knows the way that I take. When he has tried me, I shall come out as gold. My foot is held fast to his steps. I have kept his way and have not turned aside. I have not departed from the commandment of his lips. I have treasured the words of his mouth more than my portion of food. But he is unchangeable, and who can turn him back? What he desires, that he does. For he will complete what he appoints for me, and many such things are in his mind. Therefore I am terrified at his presence. When I consider, I am in dread of him. God has made my heart faint. The Almighty has terrified me. Yet I am not silenced because of the darkness, nor because thick darkness covers my face. Chapter 24. Why are not times of judgment kept by the Almighty? And why do those who know him never see his days? Some move landmarks, they seize flocks and pasture them. They drive away the donkey of the fatherless. They take the widow's ox for a pledge. They thrust the poor off the road. The poor of the earth all hide themselves. Behold, like wild donkeys in the desert, the poor go out to their toil, seeking gain. The wasteland yields food for their children. They gather their fodder in the field, and they glean the vineyard of the wicked man. They lie all night naked, without clothing, and have no covering in the cold. They are wet with the rain of the mountains and cling to the rock for lack of shelter. There are those who snatch the fatherless child from the breast, and they take a pledge against the poor. They go about naked, without clothing. Hungry, they carry the sheaves. Among the olive groves of the wicked they make oil. They tread the wine presses, but suffer thirst. From out of the city the dying groan, and the soul of the wounded cries for help. Yet God charges no one with wrong. There are those who rebel against the light, who are not acquainted with its ways, and do not stay in its paths. The murderer rises before his light, that he may kill the poor and needy, and in the night he is like a thief. The eye of the adulterer also waits for the twilight, saying, no eye will see me, and he veils his face. In the dark they dig through houses. By day they shut themselves up. They do not know the light. For deep darkness is morning to all of them, for they are friends with the terrors of deep darkness. You say, swift are they on the face of the waters. Their portion is cursed in the land. No treader turns toward their vineyards. Drought and heat snatch away the snow waters. So does Sheol those who have sinned. The womb forgets them. The worm finds them sweet. They are no longer remembered, so wickedness is broken like a tree. They wrong the barren, childless woman, and do no good to the widow. Yet God prolongs the life of the mighty by his power. They rise up in the despair of life. He gives them security, they are supported, and his eyes are upon their ways. They are exalted a little while and then are gone. They are brought low and gathered up like all others. They are cut off like the heads of grain. If it is not so, who will prove me a liar and show that there is nothing in what I say? Chapter 25. Then Bildad the Shuhite answered and said, Dominion and fear are with God. He makes peace in his high heaven. Is there any number to his armies? Upon whom does his light not arise? How then can man be in the right before God? How can he who is born of woman be pure? Behold, even the moon is not bright, and the stars are not pure in his eyes. How much less man, who is a maggot, and the son of man, who is a worm? Chapter 26. Then Job answered and said, How you have helped one who has no power. How you have saved the arm that has no strength. How you have counseled him who has